What is up, everyone? This is Frost Shogun here, and welcome back to another video. So, today, we're going to be showing you something very interesting, and I've been waiting to show you. Now, we've had billions of comments on all my videos asking how to do this. Well, today we're going to be showing you how to cause the test mode for the Model U. Now, before I get into this will work on any Hasbro Model U. Does not really matter which language it is. Now, the other ones are a different story. We'll get into those in another video, but this trick will work only on this watch. So, without further ado, let's get into this.
Come on out, my friend. Yokai Metal, do your thing.
Okay, so you're gonna want to have a Model U with you. So this is the Spanish version. This is just the Spanish version of the Model U. So works normally and everything, right? So if you're like me, I want to hear all the sounds programmed into this Model U. So let's give it a shot here. Now what you're supposed to do here, you're gonna take your Model U. I'm gonna put these metals aside. Now I have to change the batteries because they're kind of low. So let me change the batteries here as well. But you're gonna want to take off the strap first of all. I already had mine off. And then you're gonna want to unscrew the battery compartment here. Now let me actually get these batteries out. Okay, that was obnoxious. Anyways, once you have the battery compartment open, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to mess around with it. Now, the way to activate the test mode is pretty much unknown, but there is a few ways to cause it here. Now, I'm pretty sure it's something along these lines. I'm just not sure how to exactly do it. Now we're gonna try to do it here today to show you that I'm not crazy. I've already recorded all the test modes. I have them all already for every language, but we're not gonna be releasing them until a few videos. We'll wait, you know. I'll wait to release them in the next couple weeks. You guys can go look at them. I mean, we already have one by Coops. You can go watch that one and see what that's all about. How you're going to want to do this? Well, how we think you want to do this anyway. This is how I have gotten it before. You're going to want to press the button 3 times when you put the battery compartment in. And you're just going to want to honestly spam the button as much as possible. But you're going to want to make sure that the watch is in the middle of both modes, both summoning and attack mode. It should not be pressing either side, you know what I mean? It should not be on one mode, and it should not be on the other mode. It should just be in the middle of both, so that it's not hitting either button, you know, because they count as little sensor things. So, we're just gonna try, and the first part of this test mode is it's going to do something, and then it's going to beep very loudly. So, after it's done beeping, well, during the beeping, you're going to want to turn it to summoning mode, I believe. It's either you turn it to summoning mode or attack mode. I believe you turn it to summoning mode for the beeping to stop. Then, it will light up one light. To get it to light up the others, you turn it to attack mode. You turn it multiple times to attack mode, and it'll light up each light individually, then test all the lights. After it's done testing those lights, it'll turn blue, then red, red, then blue. And then you can test every metal, and it will start saying apple, whatever, number 1, 5, whatever that means. It's a sort of a code that they use, I guess, to identify which metal they're testing. So you can use any metal on that. It does not matter if they're programmed codes into the Model U. They just read as code for some reason. So, and then to activate the test mode while it's saying all those numbers and whatnot code, you're going to want to put in Usapyon, hold the button down, put them in. And then it should say, I think it's 3, 1, 2 apple or something like that. And then it will beep once. You're gonna want to hold the battery thing down the whole time while you're doing all this. Or just try to screw it in when you get the test mode. But whenever you hear the beep, you're gonna want to wait about 40 seconds, and it should play every sound in the watch. So there's a lot to this test mode. We're gonna try to activate it all at once. Now, apparently, I've only gotten this with the Italian one, but when you start the test mode, it will say S, and then it will say what country this watch is from. Now, the S is actually just a voice clip from Komasan S. Weird, huh? It'll just say S for some reason from Komasan S. And what's funny about that is that when you summon Komasan S in the Model 0, he does not even say S. He just says Komasan. They cut it off. So I believe what they did is they took the S from Komasan S and stuck it in a different spot of this watch here, in a different part of the programming, and they forgot to put it back in its place afterwards. So, silly Hasbro. But you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. So, let's just get into this and let's try to activate the test mode. And I'll see what it does. Now, the only one that I've gotten it to do that on is the Italian version, and it said
S. Italy.
And then a bunch of numbers and whatnot, and that's just a revision number or code to what version the watch is, what version any of these items are with test modes. That's what it will do. So, let's I've done my research, as you can tell. Now, it'll also randomly glitch out sometimes. The pitch might even go down sometimes. We've had that problem. And all you gotta do is just take the battery cover off and put it back on, and you should be fine. Just take one battery out, put it back in. You should be fine. You can fix the watch easy. Now, I don't know. Just warning though. I'm gonna give you a warning anyways, because I do this at your own risk. I do not want to break anybody's watch. My French watch broke from I don't know if it was from doing this or it's just cause it broke. I don't really know what happened, but my French Model U broke. So, just warning. That's all. Do this at your own risk. If you want. I mean, I'm sure it won't do much. Okay, now let's actually try this now. So I have it between summoning and attack mode, and put the battery cover in and start pressing the button rapidly. Now, this will annoy people in your house, obviously, so maybe put tape on the watch, honestly. Maybe just put tape on the speaker while you're trying to do this until it's done, but here's the Italian version. I don't know why it's doing that. As you can see, it's already been ruined. I've only had it a few months now, and it's been ruined. The English one is fine. I'm not going to do it on the English one anymore, because after the French watch incident, I just don't trust myself. Here is the Italian one, and you're just gonna do the same thing. Like that, it'll randomly play sound from the watch if you do this. I don't know why. That's not a part of the test mode, though. That's just it glitching. That scared the shit out of me. Anyways, also it does that. It plays random static electricity sounds. Don't know why. Also, you can get this glitch where if you press the button, it will say summoning mode. As you can see, we've had more glitches on this watch. We had more luck on this one than that. That one just did not do much. 4-7 apple, okay. Sometimes the speaker will cut for a minute. See, randomly. It'll just randomly do things. Sometimes it'll also have a purple light for some reason. That's just using both lights at once, the red and blue, which is kind of funny, actually. It's kind of cool. Also, you can get this glitch where it'll just start saying no at you. Or at you. Purple light, there it is. See? And then now it turned to red. But, yeah. Oh. Here it is. It didn't beep, though. Oh, what? That's weird. Okay. It's in test mode. I just don't know why it's not appling away here. There it was, testing all the lights. There it is! So, randomly, you can also get it to just start playing everything. Now, I won't let it play through everything, but I'll go until there's something here, because you cannot actually cause some of these sounds with rail codes. So, I already know what's gonna happen, but let's see anyways. So that's all I want to show. So, basically, as you can see, in the test mode, there's 3 exclusive sounds. 3 exclusive sounds to the test mode here now. There's not actual codes for it. So, as you all know, in the English Model U, Lord Enma has a code. The Lord Enma code does not work in any other language watch. He is literally left unprogrammed. Now, basically, the prototype English watch is more finished than these things, which is actually really funny. I find it really funny that the prototype has more stuff programmed into it than these. But, basically that means that some of the stuff is left unfinished in this watch. Now, Lord Enma has every sound programmed into this watch. Like, besides, the only one that isn't programmed is the Chain Enma slow down. You know how he low, like when he says introducing low, and it kind of just slows down. That's the only sound that isn't programmed into this watch, which is funny. I'm surprised it isn't, actually, since everything else is. But basically it was left unprogrammed. So if you want to use the Lord Enma code in the watch, it will not read the metal. But in the test mode, you can hear 3 unused sounds. First unused sound is the introducing Lord Enma, which you can actually get if you slide hack the Abodabat or Belfry metal. And I think Yomotion in 4 for some reason, but yeah, if you slide hack any one of those, you can hear introducing Lord Enma in whatever language you have. So that's sort of attainable. So I knew it had to have been in the watch, the summoning song. So I figured, hey, if I can figure out the test mode, then it's probably in here, right? So figured out the test mode, and it was in there. So the second unused sound is the Lord Enma summoning song. Enma. Yeah, that's right, it's Enma. Whatever Italian one it is. But as you can hear, the Italian adaptation is the best adaptation. I mean, what can beat that one, obviously. And it does that, and the last unused sound is Enma attack. That's weird, because in the English one it says lordly attack for Enma. Now this one just kind of clips the Enma voice line horribly, and it says Enma attack. It's weird, but that means that it was unfinished completely. They just had to last second clip that voice and try it. That's the overview of this test mode and what is not used. Now, everything else, to my knowledge, is actually obtainable through rail hacking. But that is the test mode for the Model U. We're going to still go on a little bit longer and see if I can do the correct way of the test mode. We just kind of caused it randomly, which is also just a way to do it, but we're gonna try one more time here.
Modalità evocazione.
Boy 1.
There's that. And then you turn it to attack mode. And it'll test all of them. Blue. And then you can turn it here and test them out.
5. Boy 3. Apple. Apple 3. Boy 5.
Now you can test out all of the metals here.
5. 8. 2. Apple. Apple 2. 8. 5.
And that's the little code I was talking about now. I just have some random ones here as well.
Dog boy 2. Apple. Cat 2. Apple.
Now, when you put in a new Sapion, you want to hold down the button, and then it will beep once, and then you can hear all the sounds.
2. Apple.
Now, if you don't hold down the button when you put in a new Sapion, it'll just say his name, and then it will go back to normal. Then you want to wait the 40 seconds I was talking about. This is pretty much the proper way. It didn't say Italy, as you can see. You're just gonna wait, and it should play all the sounds. I won't actually play all the sounds again, but I'll just show you that it works. Now that's that, and you can hit this button to stop it if you want to stop it. I don't know. And then usually after the test mode, it'll be a little glitchy, so you might want to remove the batteries and put them back in. But yeah, and yeah, that's it. That's gonna do it for the test mode video here. I hope this was helpful to all the people asking. This is a hour-long video. I'm going to trim this. It'll probably be like 20 minutes, hopefully. Hopefully you found this helpful. And yeah, this is Frost Shogun signing off, saying thank you for watching.